the Rumble page because we're phasing out YouTube. Don't get me wrong. I will be going live on.
Isn't that hilarious? Geno's phasing out YouTube. He's going to be on Rumble with his pal Pat Dixon. I mean, these guys, the universe is providing. These guys, this is like Clown College 101. Geno's phasing out YouTube to concentrate on Rumble, where Pat Dixon does most of his damage now. And nobody makes any money at Rumble. That's why they don't stay there very long. Right, Geno? Geno's waiting.
On YouTube every time I can. Oh, is the game in San Diego? Look at this. I might have to make it members only because Chad Zumock's in here. 31 people are watching. Pathetic. You know what's pathetic? You know what's not pathetic? I'm here. I'm my own man. I'm living in New York. I'm doing stand-up. You know what is pathetic? Literally glomming off people more successfully at you at being garbage. You should take pride in that.
What? I don't even know what he's saying. First of all, it's hilarious because Geno doesn't get any work. Everybody knows that about Geno. He gets no stand-up work. Let's hear more.
Every time I watch you on Kevin Brennan's show and I'm stuck in your head, Chad, and you know, like go where you want it. 34 people, Chad. By the way, I'm also on Rumble and there's 6 people in there. But to come here and be my own man, it's something, Chad. It's really something. To do this as a side hustle.
Be your own man.
Hustle when you're out doing stand people in there. But to come here and be my own man, it's something, Chad. It's really something. To do this as a side hustle when you're out doing stand-up, when you're not sucking at the coat.
Side hustle? Geno, you don't. Greg Giraldo Jr. works more than you. You don't make any money doing this. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows Geno's a nothing in the stand-up community.
I mean, I'm here and be my own man. It's something, Chad. It's
Geno, you don't have a fucking honeymoon.
It's really something. To do this as a side hustle when you're out doing stand-up, when you're not sucking at the coattails. I mean, I would make it. Thank God I didn't make this members only. Just so I'm going to leave this up a while because this would bother Chad. I relish in this, Chad. I relish in this.
Wow, he likes that word.
Let me explain what we're doing here, Chad. Gratitude. Gratitude. You know what I'm grateful for? Grateful that I never got a DUI that ended a shitty radio career that I was delusional I thought I was good at. I'm grateful that fucking one time you were so desperate for Kevin's love and affection, you sent me a link. If you don't get what a joke Chad's become, a couple of months ago, I'm outside jumping rope as I do because I'm not a fat fuck. I'm outside jumping rope, and I get a link from Chad. He sent me the link to be on Kevin's show, and I sent it out. And Chad said this. If you don't know how you've lost yourself, Chad said this with a straight face. Wow, Geno really blew it with that move. I'm sitting here with 40 people that want to hang out with me watching football. The girl just ordered us delivery food so we can get Chad. I mean, fat. You know what I mean? And there's not a time I look at anyone's numbers at shows in the Dabbleverse, let alone numbers. I do look at the clips of whatchamacallit, My Lost Interest and Stallion guy, because it blows me away how people are just absorbed by your I don't even know what to call it. It's just nothingness. Like Kevin deserves all the money he's making, God bless him, because Kevin hasn't changed a bit. Kevin was great at stand-up. This is over your pay grade, Chad. Kevin was really great at stand-up. Kevin was on Saturday Night Live. Kevin is the funniest man in his family, and fucking some hack named Neil gets more than him, so he's rightfully angry. Chad, you were spoon-fed shit, and you kept fucking it up. You kept fucking it up, Chad. You kept fucking it up. And you're angry, and now you have to sit at the right hand of Kevin saying, can I have your scraps? Can I have your scraps?
I'm going to have to send Chad a link. I really want to do a solo. I have no energy today. And if the super chats don't come in, we're going to end the show real early. I'm in no mood, even though I'm the chatter of the year or the super. What am I? The super. What did I win yesterday?
Now I'm doing great on my own. Are you, Chad? God bless you if you are. God bless you. God bless you. Okay, and if you don't think that's pathetic, you're something. Kevin doesn't like me. I'm trying to think when I said, why doesn't Kevin like me? Because I exposed him? Because Kevin knows I'm sitting on text of him where he uses the N-word hate.
How is that? Wait, Geno has texts of mine? What, he's going to blackmail with texts? Uh-oh.
Kevin doesn't. I'm trying to think when I said, why doesn't Kevin like me? Because I exposed him? Because Kevin knows I'm sitting on text of him where he uses the N-word hate.
Yeah, another guy I'm afraid of because he's got text of me using the N-word. Okay, who are you going to bring it to? You going to bring it to Keith the Cop? You going to get me banned at YouTube? Oh, Geno's such a delusional loser.
Kevin doesn't like me because when I said, why doesn't Kevin like me? Because I exposed him? Because Kevin knows I'm sitting on text of him where he uses the N-word hatefully?
Yeah, I'm on pins and needles over here. I don't know what Geno's going to do. Geno's going to take me down again? First it was Bill Schultz. Then it was Geno Bisconte. Then it was Fatso, what's his name? Hunchback. Then it was Shuley. Then it was Bob. Then it was Carl. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Tukey. Yeah.
Kevin doesn't like me because he threw a temper tantrum at Compound Media because my show was more successful than his. Kevin doesn't like me for any.
What? Your show was more successful than mine? Wow. Geno's really reaching. Geno, you have 30 people watch your show. Your girlfriend has less than that. I would focus on you and not live in the past about how your show was more. Why? Because you got 4 days a week? Because you drank with Kumi every day?
Any of those reasons? Well, I should say our show and include Aaron Berg. That was the salad day. Temper tantrum at Compound Media because my show was more successful than his. Kevin doesn't like me for any of those reasons. Well, I should say our show and include Aaron Berg. That was the salad days. Thank you, Sonic Rat. Oh my God, you changed your avatar. Look at that. Sonic Rat. It's fucking a little Jameson bottle. So cute. So again, chat, I mean, whatever you want, I hope. Look at this. This can't be Chad. Please tell me this is.
It's Chad.
Not Chad. This isn't Chad, right?
Chad.
This can't be Chad.
No, it's Chad.
This cannot be Chad. Because if Chad is literally saying,
well, I gotta send Chad the link. All right, seriously, I'm not fucking around today. I got shit to do, so I'm not doing a long show regardless. I'll send Chad a link to address this, and then we'll wrap this up. You know, I did win Chatter of the Year. Hopefully Chad's not available, so I can do a very short show. I'll watch this, and then we'll be done with it.
Your show sucks. Kevin doesn't like you. I barely go on. Oh, it's him. Okay.
Now Chad can't go on my show because he just chatted that.
That is literally saying your show sucks. Kevin doesn't like you. I barely go on. Oh, it's him.
Yeah, Chad hasn't been on my show since last Tuesday. That was like 7 shows ago.
Okay. I'm glad your life is great, Chad. But if your life is great, why are you fucking one of 42? Hold on, let me double check the number. Why are you one of 42, 52 people watching me? Geno, make sure that's Chad. People love trolling. I hope to God it's not. I hope to.
Why do you hope to God it's not?
God, that's not Chad.
Why?
But here's the thing. I don't know if it is.
It's
look. Thank you for pointing that out. You just said, like, I hope to God this isn't Chad.
It's him
again. My frustration with Chad is Chad's a guy that let the hatred of YouTube ruin him. And don't get me wrong,
What? Geno got punched in the face by Pat Dixon. Geno was a domestic assaulted, but the YouTube, what? If this guy wasn't such a loser, I'd have to call him a genius. The hate of YouTube.
I don't know if it is. Look,
he stood up
one
to
of 42. Hold on, let me double check the number. Why one of 42, 52 people watching me? Geno, make sure that's Chad. People love trolling. I hope to God it's not. I hope to God that's not Chad.
It's him.
But here's the thing. I don't know if it is.
I thought he was leaning in to get a better angle.
Look, thank you for pointing that out. You just said, like, I hope to God this isn't Chad. Because again, my frustration with Chad is Chad's a guy that let the hatred of YouTube ruin him. And
incredible stuff. Chad, why'd you let YouTube ruin you?
I mean, it's just my life's ruined. I mean, the hatred of YouTube just took me over, and I'm consumed by it. It's weird.
You're a victim. You're a victim of YouTube.
Totally. No, Geno, I just wanted to point out your show sucked. That's all it was. Like, no one was watching it. I don't understand you. You're like Steel Toe. You're always winning, and you're not. My numbers go up, yours go down. My money goes up, yours goes down. I'm just pointing it out. Geno, I work more than you. I'm funnier than you. I'm better looking than you. Everything's better about me, Geno.
Geno works less than Greg Giraldo Jr., I bet.
That's not good. That's not good. Geno, you're looking at the second or the first best co-host on MLC, according to...
Oh, yeah, Chad won the award.
I'm the best. I'm the best, according to the awards show.
Who won the best third mic? I mean, second or third mic on MLC?
I don't know.
You did. Say I did.
Oh, I did. Sorry,
You're blocked. Get out.
Sorry, Brody. No, I won. I'm the winner. I'm the big winner, Geno. I win. I got to run to Kevin, so he gives me little crumbs and whatever analogy. But everything's great, Geno. My show's blowing up. Kevin's is the #1 show. So, yeah, we're all jealous of you. You're on a free platform, and you get less and less viewers every time you go live.
Let's see what
That's
else.
a fact, Jack.
Let's see what else he has.
That's a fact, Jack. And that was
don't
me.
get me wrong. Like, I got there.
Yeah, that was you, right?
Yeah, I tapped out after this because it was just boring. But I just want to let them know the show's
for the longest time because unlike Chad, who couldn't even hold down a job on radio, fucking I had a gig 8 years. Hatred of YouTube.
Can you press pause real quick?
Don't get me wrong. This isn't Chad.
Yeah.
Now, he, like others, they keep bringing up my radio show from 13 years ago. Like, I give a fuck at this point. Like,
they're all fired anyway.
Everybody got fired anyway, so it doesn't matter, Geno. They were trying to get rid of me anyway. I got written up 11 times the month of October. He wanted me. Me and Alan did not get along. So
written up for what? Being late?
Everything. Like I knew he was headhunting for me. So, Geno, nobody gives a fuck. Okay, it was 13 years ago. You're the only one that cares. The last 2 years doing my show on YouTube has been very lucrative for me, Geno. It doesn't matter. And you're on a public access compound media. It wasn't a real show. You didn't have benefits. You didn't have insurance. You didn't have a company. You had nothing. You have Anthony's allowance.
Geno had a company car, compound media company car.
Yeah.
They all had to share it. Him and Aaron and Garrett, everybody. Bill Schultz.
But he acts like he was something, and he's like, oh, you got to kiss up to Alan. You got to kiss up to Kevin. Dude, you were sucking up to Anthony for 8 years, and before that it was Artie Lang. That's all you've done is hitch your wagon to people and sucked up to people. That's all you've ever done is sucked up to people.
No, it's amazing. I don't know why he just doesn't shut his mouth. He has like, nobody thinks Geno's doing well. Like nobody thinks Geno's doing. Literally nobody.
He really thinks he's in my head. Geno, I'm laughing at you. We're all pointing and laughing. It's funny to watch you.
His wife ordered takeout, so they're doing well. He can watch the football and eat takeout. So that's a win for the toe.
Great, Geno, when the unemployment's up, what are you going to do?
It's got to be up. If it's not, the unemployment's a racket. I mean, how long are they going to fucking support this fucking clown?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
but
again, my frustration with Chad is Chad's a guy that let the hatred of YouTube ruin him. And don't get me wrong. Like I got there for the longest time because unlike Chad, who couldn't even hold down a job on radio, fucking I had a gig 8 years on fucking compound media. Before that, I was sitting on the DirecTV show with Artie all the time, and I was really good at it.
They didn't even pay him at the Artie Lang show.
Yeah, you weren't there all the. I was on Artie's show twice. I never saw you there.
Oh, imagine working for Artie Lang for free.
So yeah, I fell into the hatred of YouTube, and I listened
Even
to all
Bisconte
you
got
dumb-
paid.
Wait. So Geno thinks YouTube makes people haters and Rumble is different? Pat Dixon is a Rumble. Pat Dixon punched him squarely in the jaw, and they're at Rumble together, like a match made in heaven. Geno thinks YouTube is ruining people?
Pat's
it's just a fucking platform to do a show or to watch content.
Pat Dixon's probably one of the angriest guys I've ever seen. He's just an angry guy. So
he even hits women, allegedly.
No, I say he does.
I mean, most people are angry, but they don't hit women. I mean, people accuse me of being angry, but I don't hit women. I draw the line.
I'll make a bitch flinch.
I'll trip a bitch. Someone's bitch. Just trip them. Get the same effect.
I love being the best co-host.
Yeah, Chad's killing it, right? Who voted?
You know what I started
Stevie,
doing? Remember,
Stevie got worst host.
He got the worst one.
And then they called Stevie, and Stevie took the call
because he has nothing going on.
He was all like fake sad, like, yeah, I'm here. It was kind of funny.
That I'm in New York and I do stand-up and I'm good at. So yeah, I fell into the hatred of YouTube, and I listened to all you dummies. And then you know what I started doing? Remembering that I'm in New York and I do stand-up and I'm around so much better things.
Past at more clubs.
Around better things. What is he talking about? The art museum? Better things. At a food truck? What is he talking about?
I played this on my show today, and then I immediately played me killing at the cellar. I have a video of me killing at the cellar.
And he can't even work there.
No, he did. I'm past at more clubs.
And you realize no one knows who people are. Like, let me that I'm in New York and I do stand really good at. So yeah, I fell into the hatred of YouTube, and I listened to all you dummies. And then you know what I started doing? Remembering that I'm in New York and I do stand up and I'm around so much better things. So then you go out and you realize no one knows who people are. Like,
what?
He's trying to say no one knows who I am in New York, and they all know Geno.
No one knows who people are. People don't know who people are.
Yeah.
Who are these?
Let me tell you something. Like, no one, if I started telling people, do you know who Chad is? They'd be like, what? Chad's.
I didn't know who Geno was, and I was a city comic, and he was too, allegedly. I didn't know who he was. I met Chad before I met Geno. And Geno was a city comic. I'm not even kidding. I didn't meet Geno until I started working at Compound Media. I met Chad right after I quit Riotcast. When him and Florentine came and they both took a shit in my toilet. Oh, wait,
I never did.
That was Barry Ribs.
Zumock, yeah. I'm like, you know, he brags that he's still past people are. Like, let me tell you something. Like, no one, if I started telling people, do you know who Chad is? They'd be like, what? Chad Zumock? Yeah. I'm like, you know, he brags that he's still past it. No one. Saying you're past the clubs, if you ever heard fucking a real comedian say, I'm past at more clubs than you.
Kevin said it.
First of all, Geno can't say it because he's not passed anywhere. He's passed at Seven Aprons. What's that show that fucking Jackie Mason's daughter, Seven Squirrels or whatever?
Something like that.
That's the definition of it.
There's a girl who's on my old show who just got fired. She just got passed at the Cellar over the weekend, and she's just posting about it everywhere, and everyone's congratulating her.
Yeah, it means nothing. Ray was like, they're both passed at the Cellar. I'm like, Ray, everybody's passed at the Cellar. If you're a woman, if you're Asian, if you're Hispanic, not Hispanic, Asian, SD hates Hispanics. I don't know.
Pang dang.
But yeah, if you're Asian, if you're anything other than a white male, you're going to pass. That's a fact, Jack. She was not going to pass a white male unless he's a Jew.
That's what Godfrey
recommended by Sam Morrell.
Insecurity.
I talked to Godfrey, and he said that it's like they want like people of color and women. That's what they're looking for.
That's all they want because the people that go to the show mostly is people from out of town. The New Yorkers that go are mostly groups of women, so they just want women no matter how bad they are, no matter how inept they are. That's a fact. This has been going on for years there.
definition of a cope. That's the definition of, if you ever heard fucking a real comedian say, I'm passed at more clubs than you, that's the definition of insecurity. That's the definition of a cope. That's the definition of someone saying, look, I matter.
No, it's not. That's not the definition.
I mean, years ago it did matter. Nowadays it doesn't matter at all if you're passed at the Cellar. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares if you're passed at the Comedy Cellar. Comedy Cellar is such a shit club at this point. It's like a university that just passes any kind of demographic that they think will help the university, and then all of a sudden the university is just garbage. And it's like the admission standards are like, what do you got to be? You just have to be a certain color or a certain sex. It'd be better if you're trans. That's when they had that trans guy doing stand-up. I was like, ugh, just get me out of here.
And let me ask you this. He might actually, Geno, now that Dangerfields and Caroline's is gone, I might not be passed at more clubs. So you got that. You might got it on me now. And LLL's gone. So no, I am passed at more.
You don't matter in comedy anymore.
Yes,
You're
I do.
huge in the Dabbleverse. Congratulations. Let me explain something about Gratcast. The universe provides. It gives you everything you genuinely want. And Chad,
33 viewers.
Say that you realized that you wanted to be big in the Dabbleverse.
I never wanted to be
all
big.
you can do. All you could. And by the way, someone told me you did another TM Zumock.
Yeah.
And predicted me and Keanu were moving in with her mother.
Yeah.
Okay. And I forget the other thing. I can't keep up. But every time, Chad, you say, and I know you know this, I hope this isn't you, because this will hurt your feelings again. Every time you say TM Zumock reports, a comedian gets their wings and laughs hysterically at you.
Makes no sense.
I mean, this guy's really reaching.
It makes no sense, Geno.
This guy's really reaching.
Hysterically. They do. Chad,
he hates
listen, if this was a legit comic, this could, in theory, hurt Chad's feelings. But Geno's a joke, and everybody knows he's a joke. That's just a fact.
Why does he hate TM Zumock so much? He always brings it up.
Somebody sent me, hey, Joey C was talking shit about you today. I'm like, yeah, and Joey C. Geno's the equivalent of Joey C in the New York comedy world. Nobody thinks of Geno as anything. Geno's just a guy who was friends with Cumia. Cumia deserted him. He probably gave him a decent check at the wedding, and he moved on. And Geno's like, Monday morning quarterback and living in the past. Geno's really living in the past. He has no choice. The present and the future are gloomy as a mofo.
Every time you do something that fucking retarded, every time you brag about the fact, you're like, TM Zumock is reporting. What are they reporting, you fucking dummy? No one's reporting anything.
Yeah, Chad did. He reported that Compound Media was shutting the fuck down. He reported. That's why Chad won. Also, sidekick of the year. Also, he was here. He reported that Aaron Imholtz's poor coked head wife was getting arrested. None of us believed it. That's why, Geno. That's why. I'm not making it up. I don't even like Chad, but those are the facts.
Thanks.
Stupid rumor. Chad, go outside. You live in Florida. Walk around that neighborhood with your...
He do. He live streams more than Joey C does. The walk and talk.
They love it. Steps with Steve.
Steps with what?
Steps with Steve Brody used to do it. I'm honoring him.
All right. It's an homage.
100%.
Chad won't understand this because
I do.
Who is...
Geno's had this one super chat up for like 20 minutes now. Sonic Rap became a YouTube member. Geno has nothing else to go to.
He has nothing to go to.
So I guess he's reading the free chat and he's getting ideas.
He's obedient and will do anything for money. And Chad, walk around that neighborhood with your selfie stick, for God's sake. So Chad won't understand this because unlike Chad, who is obedient and will do anything for money, and Chad, this can't be you, right? Please tell me. Thank you, Mario Momo. Look, Mario Momo. All right, well, if it's sad, why are you watching? So again, Chad Zumock is so desperate for fucking money and attention and all that stuff that he thinks it's like, Geno's so bad, he keeps getting struck on YouTube. Why aren't you getting struck, Chad? Oh, because TM Zumock is covering made-up stories. Because TM Zumock said I was getting a felony charge.
A made-up story that Compound Media is shutting the fuck down? How'd that work out? He's like Woodward and Bernstein compared to these other fucking clowns. Hey, Chad, you know it's Melton's birthday, another grift?
Yeah, I know. I did my show today about it. Yeah, of course.
He's doing another birthday. I mean, these guys are so pathetic. Hey, it's my birthday. Hey, it's my 800th show. Hey, it's my 50th show. Hey, it's my 100th show. It's like, these guys are fucking embarrassing.
He's already celebrated 2 weddings.
Getting struck, Chad.
Yeah,
Chad
right?
Zumock is so desperate for fucking money and attention and all that stuff that he thinks it's like, Geno's so bad. If it's sad, why are you watching? So again, please tell me, thank you, Mario Momo. Look, Mario Momo. All right, well, if it's sad, why are you watching?
He's one of 13. Not a lot of people are watching. Some people just watch because it's a fucking car wreck. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why we're watching.
I was fascinated how little people were watching. And that's why I was watching. I was like, why?
It's amazing. Geno's got 30 years in the game and he has 13 people watching. How? Geno's always like the universe provides. Where? When? What time?
Ooh, right? Please tell me. Thank you, Mario Momo. Look, Mario Momo. All right, well,
this is so
if
sad.
It's sad, why are you watching? So again, Chad Zumock is so
because he's consumed by the hate of YouTube. Mario Momo fell for it too.
Desperate for fucking money and attention and all that stuff that he thinks it's like, Geno's so bad, he keeps getting struck on YouTube. Why aren't you getting struck, Chad?
What? That's a win now when you get struck? He thinks it's a win that he's going to go to Rumble exclusively.
Geno, if I'm so desperate, why did you hit me up about getting gigs for you and Kiki in Florida, texting me? I'm just curious.
What day was that?
This was like a couple months ago after like.
Wow.
So
TM Zumock strikes again, Geno.
I got the text. I have all the receipts. I could show the text.
Keep receipts.
Yes, Geno. So you're the desperate one coming to me for work.
Oh, because TM Zumock is covering made-up stories. Because TM Zumock said I was getting a felony charge for walking into a building that I worked for at 8 years and knew every single person in there. That's pathetic.
Right. We were hoping you would get arrested.
Somebody sent me the screenshot of them contacting the building manager and the police. So I just reported that. I have that. And I just reported that someone had reached out to the police and the building managers that you were in there. I didn't say anything else. That's all I said.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He'll get charged with trespassing. In New York City, it's not a big deal if you trespass because there's basically no laws. But the point is, the fact that Chad did report that Compound Media was shutting down, and he did report that Aaron Imholt's April wife is a coke whore. And she was going to get arrested for being a coke whore. And basically, people are like, you can't call her that. Yes, I can, because he's paying her in coke to like have sex with her. He might be having her fuck other people and pimping her out like that. I could see that. I mean, they are not making a lot of money. And is he making any money now on his as a law tuber? Can he not? Who knows? But the fact that she has her own, and the fact that Tukey and all those clowns had Nick Ricotta and didn't ask him anything about, are you fucking April and your wife? And is April cool? But then Tukey last night was like, no, she lives in her own house, a separate house from them. So he leaves his house and he pretends he's going hunting, and then he goes over and fucks that whore. But he might be pimping her out for extra cash.
Well, there's another house on the property behind the house. It's like a little.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So when Tukey said it, I understood that, but it might be like literally a whorehouse.
Yeah.
That's where the guys go to fuck April Imholt.
And he even said, he's like, my wife and my girlfriend. And then later on, he said, oh, no, we're not dating. He's lying. He's totally
No, but Carl and all those losers, they are afraid to ask him a question because it's like he was such a get. We didn't want to scare him off. I was that way with Kato Kalin.
He's reporting, my source. If you have any source that's obsessed with me, I guess I live in your head, Chad.
No, Geno, literally nobody, you don't live in anybody's head. I know Pat Dixon lives in your head, but you don't live in anybody's head, Geno. You're done. It's all over.
God damn it, Chad. Find God. Get help. And don't get.
There's a guy who didn't have money for a honeymoon. He's worried about what Chad's up to.
What? I need to find God? I'm doing great, Geno. I'm happy.
Find him in Tampa.
Geno,
I'm better keep doing.
I'm happy, Geno. Like, I don't understand why you're telling me to do it.
Less, because when you're on it, I'm in. God damn it, Chad. Find God. Get help.
Damn it, Matt.
And don't get me wrong. You better keep doing Kevin Brennan less, because when you're on it, I'm in your head.
What? Who's in whose head? Geno's in my head, or who's in?
No, he's in my head. Geno keeps saying
on my show.
Geno keeps saying that that I'm in his head every time I do your show. Like, he's in my head right now. Like, I can't.
And I'm looking at you being a fucking cuck. If I was fucking
call me as cocks.
Do a 5-hour stream every week called Kevin's Cuck singular, and it would just be me watching.
Looks like you're in Geno's head.
Yeah, Geno, I totally derailed your whole show. No one was watching it. I came on, and then you talked about me for 20 minutes. I ruined your show.
Your stupid face saying I have to sit here 2.5+ hours to get, and you don't even know what he's giving you. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure Kevin's very generous. I'm sure he gives you $100, $200, but I've never.
It's a short show.
Geno can't make up his mind. He's trying to shit on everybody, and then he keeps saying how nice I am and how great I am and how generous I am.
Yeah.
You know what I think he's doing? He's showing that the YouTube hate is not consuming him anymore because he's kind of moving on to Rumble.
Right.
Rumble's a much better place.
It's a great place.
Singular. And it would just be me watching your stupid face saying, I have to sit here 2.5+ hours to get, and you don't even know what he's giving you. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure Kevin's very generous. I'm sure he gives you $100, $200, but I will never have a job, and that's what you're doing, a job, where I have to sit at someone and say, please, sir, may I have some more?
Chad's the chatter of the year. I mean, what else has to happen?
Kevin, can I have some more?
Mic of the year.
Kevin, can I have some more?
I mean, Geno had to kiss Cumia's ass for almost a decade to get paid.
You had to buy him a shot every day at Sullivan's.
And then what did Cumia do? He fucked him over. Look at Geno. Please, sir.
He has you blocked. He has no respect for you and job. And that's what you're doing, a job, where I have to sit at someone and say, please, sir, may I have some more? He has you blocked. He has no respect for you.
He has who blocked? What?
He says he has you. You have me blocked.
You're blocked. Get out.
Yeah, everyone's blocked.
Yeah, I block everybody. I don't want any. But plus, now you can't even block people on Twitter anymore. You can block them, but they can still see. I can't even keep it straight. I'm gonna start on Twitter.
He's doing a classic. People do this all the time when I'm in Radio Wars. It's conquer and divide. Like, he'll say nice stuff about you, and then he's trying to put us against each other. That's what he's doing.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer. There you go.
And you are dumb enough to tweet, Kevin doesn't like you. If you knew, okay, I'll be honest. I go to bed grumpy every night because what do I say? What do I say, Keanu? Did Kevin call? Yeah. Does Kevin like me?
Geno, I have you blocked.
Does Kevin like me like he likes Chad, who has such low self-esteem that he thinks everyone's as pathetic as him? And
Whoa!
What is going through Chad's brain when he goes, I'm going to send Geno a link to be on Kevin's show a couple months ago. He'll jump at it. I know I did. Stop it, Chad.
Kind of like you ran to Mersh. You ran to jump on Mersh and Carl's show when you were off YouTube?
They did Stuttering John show. I mean, they stand for nothing. He did Stuttering John show, and Cumia hates Stuttering John, but Geno's like, I got to build up my YouTube channel.
Comedy, you can fucking make money doing it. You can live a pretty good life doing it. Geno linked to be on Kevin's show a couple months ago. He'll jump at it. I know I did. Stop it, Chad.
It would have been
Fucking when
funny.
you're good at comedy, you can fucking make money doing it. You can,
But Geno, you're not. You don't make any money. What? If you're good at comedy, you can make money doing it. Geno, you don't make any money doing it because you're not good.
live a pretty good life doing it. Geno linked to be on Kevin's show a couple months ago. He'll jump at it. I know I did. Stop it, Chad. Fucking when you're good at comedy, you can fucking make money doing it. You can live a pretty good life doing it. You can live in New York City.
Can you have a honeymoon?
For 20 plus years doing it and still going strong.
You live in the worst part. This is like Geno literally lives in the worst part of Manhattan for white people. If you're brown or black, it's fine. For white people, it's not good. That's not where white people want to live. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying white people are not chomping at the bit to live in East Harlem across the street from the worst projects in the city.
Chad, and you know why you do that? Because you're grateful for all the people that appreciate you, and you don't go to people that don't.
Are you talking to me or telling yourself this? Are you telling yourself this or talking to me?
Secret agent. Where's Geno moving? I guess you'd have to go to Chad. I guess you would have to go to fucking a check with TM Zumock. He made a graphic. Calling himself TM Zumock is beyond embarrassing. And if you don't—
Thank you, Mr. Faversham.
Hey, just for the record, I didn't make that, but thank you. He hates TM Zumock. He can't stand it. I love it.
don't get how pathetic it's gotten. Every time I get an alert, Chad Zumock is about to go live with Ray DeVito. Wow.
I haven't gone
Wow. Dave Sarris up, pussies.
He doesn't watch my show because I never go live with Ray.
Get broken by Dixon though. Every time I look at Pat Dixon, my jaw feels better and better.
No, you don't.
These guys are both at Rumble together, and they're both broke together. I mean, the universe is literally providing.
He's so lost his mind. I'll leave this up, Ed.
He's so lost his mind. Geno's going on a fucking imbecile rant for 20 minutes, but he's worried about Pat Dixon losing his mind.
Geno, don't you think this is hilarious that I just totally hijacked your show and you won't shut up about me? It's so funny.
Yeah, and he's saying he's in your head, where it looks like it might be the opposite.
Geno, do you realize people donate to Kevin and I just to spite you, like Stephen Bravo, because they don't like you? Stephen Bravo is a $100 sponsor because of you. I got to thank you because they don't like you. It's awesome.
Look at him thinking about going over to Rumble, how he's going to kill it over there.
And
he's worried about his jaw. It's like, hey, if I go to Rumble, can Pat Dixon beat me up over there too? Is it going to be like Compound Media?
And he's going to the
party.
And he's doing a pub show with Keanu coming up at a pub.
And Greg Giraldo Jr.?
It's
He's going to drink all the profits if he goes to a fucking pub show.
Here, let me give him a plug because I'm on his Instagram. He's doing a comedy night at Finnegan's Pub with Keanu this Wednesday.
Where's Finnegan's Pub in Manhattan?
It doesn't say exactly where it's at. It just says Finnegan's Pub. Let me find out. I'm curious now. So he's got a big time stand-up gig coming up at a bar.
7 Monkeys.
Finnegan's Pub.
And then we'll get back to the other crybaby. But first, let's address that. He has so lost his mind on Adderall. And you see it. Look, and I'm sorry, I'll compare it to our friend April. Fucking you try and help them. You try and help them. You try and fucking make them face who they fucking are.
How did you try to help her? You called her a whore.
What? He's trying to help April. This guy had no honeymoon, didn't have a birthday cake or a wedding cake, and he's worried about other people. He's trying to help them. People try to help Geno. What's he do? He's like, I'm going to drink more. I'm going to drink more whiskey. Is it Whiskey Wednesday yet, honey? I'm going to start drinking whiskey.
And they don't. And then you wind up with a guy fucking literally saying, oh my God, he called in. Did anyone see the clip? Did you see it? He called into Melton.
Oh.
Who?
And Melton, he goes, you know, remember when you asked like at what was it called? Not DabbleCon. Hackamania. Thank you, baby. He goes,
thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby.
Remembering the Melton event. Hacky Mania.
Remember at Hackamania when I was there and you asked how many women wanted to have sex with me and no one clapped? They would have all clapped if you didn't tell people I hit women. Who cares about what?
Geno, you hit women? You just said you hit women.
You think I'm worried about my jaw? Think I'm worried about a coward? Again, fucking he's miserable. And the only coward is him. He ran away. He left his life here, which sucked anyway. I thank God every day that I'm not a coward like Pat Dixon. Pat Dixon lied. He couldn't pay his rent for 10 fucking months.
Do you think he thinks God?
Geno, be careful what you wish for. You're not going to be able to pay your rent soon either. What's all that? That's why they couldn't go on a honeymoon, because he had to save all his money to pay his rent. Geno ain't got no money.
Geno ain't got no money.
But now he's worried about Pat Dixon not paying his rent.
That's a fact.
Jack.
He fucking married that Mandy chick. She was on the lease. Couldn't pay his fucking rent. He hated women. His mother fucking diddled him. The fucking sex stories I hear about him are
He says his
grotesque.
mom diddled him?
She was on the lease. Couldn't pay his fucking rent. He hated women. His mother fucking diddled him. The fucking sex stories I hear about him are fucking grotesque. I'll tell you any sex story you want to know about me. They're not that creepy. They're boring. And even the fucking wild ones, whatever.
Alex Engelberg?
Imagine hiding at your girlfriend's house and then saying, we have to move to Tennessee and live in my aunt's basement till I can find a place. That's fucking hilarious. So again, if you think I worry about my jaw when I see what he has become, did you see the clip? And I love how people were saying this, baby. They're like, and I'll leave this up. Yeah, Pat.
You'll leave this up where? What do you mean you'll leave this up?
I love he has to like.
People are watching.
Looks like he's into some weird shit, and he looks
He
like
has to have his hype
garbage.
man. He has to like check in with Keanu.
There's a clip going around because people were telling me, oh, election night. Oh, this is so great. Pat Dixon's on with Gavin and Anthony. Good for him.
Yeah, where were you? Where were you, Geno?
Anthony fucking putting a good word for us. We're doing Norton shows soon. Yeah. And Anthony. Good for him.
Oh, that's going to be huge.
I love Anthony. Fucking Anthony fucking putting a good word for us. We're doing Norton shows soon.
Wow.
That's going to be
how come
huge.
you didn't break that story?
That's going to be really big.
That's going to be huge. I mean, the Jim Norton, the guy who was the Serious Satellite Show that literally nobody ever brings up except me to shit on it. Jim Norton did a show with him and his wife, and he was saying in his new contract he's going to be able to have to be able to podcast. He's going to be able to put the episodes up on Spotify, because right now he can't do any audio or competing audio, something stupid, but he's going to go on Apple Music and Spotify. His podcast with that lady is going to take the fuck off. So Geno, you're getting on in the ground floor and you're going to be fucking swimming in cash soon.
It's going to be good, Geno. Going on Nicky Norton.
Fucking unbelievable. Good for him. I love Anthony. Fucking
really?
Anthony fucking putting a good word for us. We're doing Norton shows soon.
He also fired
soon.
you.
He put in a good word, so we're doing his show soon.
And that's when things are going to take off.
Fucking unbelievable. Anthony.
What's unbelievable?
I love
do a show for free and that no one's going to listen to?
Anthony.
Yeah. Anthony also had Gavin fire you because he was a coward. Not.
Anthony fucking putting a good word for us. We're doing Norton shows soon. Yeah. Fucking unbelievable.
What's that pay, Geno? You're going to tell your landlord, hey, give me a couple more days on the rent. I'm doing Norton's show soon.
You might have seen me on Jim Norton.
Literally was standing next to him talking about cryptocurrency. And Pat literally was sitting there like, I have no fucking money. Pat was literally saying, I have no.
Geno, you don't have a wedding cake.
No fucking money. I wish I could afford fucking cryptocurrency. He opened up a show with that goat guy who's another piece of shit that apparently beat the shit out of a woman, went to jail.
Geno, look what I did to your show. All just because I sent you
defending him.
A comment.
Fucking, and people are like, wow, you really should be over there. No, I shouldn't. I'm right here between my cat and my wife, and I'm fucking the most grateful man, happiest man in fucking spring.
Wow. We did it. We're doing it. We did it, and we're continue to do it.
Geno, you hate this?
We all hate it.
He hates TMZ.
YouTube is phasing out Geno because he stinks.
Do you want a TMZ Zumock? This might be something good for you for tomorrow.
For tomorrow?
For your show. I'll give you an exclusive.
What is it?
Tomorrow, during your time slot, you're hearing it here first. I'm breaking it. Jim Florentine will be at Get Bart's with Opie.
No way.
Swear to God. You heard it here first.
He's going to go to the city and do Get Parts with Opie.
Well, he's doing Ron Bennington that afternoon, and then he's doing
I thought he was dead. Ron Bennington's not dead?
No, he's still around. He's doing a show, I guess. And they're doing
Ron and Fez.
It's called Bennington with his daughter.
Oh.
And then
is it Bennington's plural with an S?
Just Bennington.
Because it's two of them, right?
There are two Benningtons, yes. They should.
Who's on first? Okay, so Florentine's coming all the way up to do I'll be watching. I know I'll be watching as I do my show.
So I guess Opie had asked him a few times, and he goes, well, I'm going to be in the city, and he's doing a show at the old Dangerfields with Tammy Pescatelli for the New York Comedy Festival. So he has time to kill, so he's going to do Get Bart's.
Wow.